Radio, where was we? It's weird coming back after a break. I always forget what the hell I'm doing. I remember where we were though. We were in that spooky mansion looking for the uh Stepford Cuckoos, I think they're called. Or something. The microphone's really far away today. Let me adjust. There we go. Radio, so I noticed on my last couple of videos, I had this weird audio glitch. I don't know what caused it. It's like a crackle. It's crackling. It might have been one of my wires, but I only I record in like long sessions, so it will appear on like 6 videos. So I apologize if you managed to sit through that. I mean, I didn't realize until after I've recorded, and because I really don't want to replay like 4 hours of the game. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry, peeps. I'm gonna make sure that I don't have. If the thing is, it's random, so I can't reproduce it. So I don't know what caused it, but it should have been one of my wires. But it makes no sense because the wires I'm using are brand new. But I don't know. I digress. Where the hell are we? Shit. Damn, the Eviscerate does a lot of damage. And I'm not even buffed. Look at all these scrubs. Did that really hit no one? Holy crap. I don't understand how these dogs can like slow down time. Emma. Oh.
Could you possibly make any more noise as you blunder about? It's a wonder every guard in the temple isn't on top of us by now.
I'm sure there's been plenty of guards on top of you before. Hey-oh! Sex joke. Sorry, Emma. You probably aren't that kind of slut. Even though you kind of do just like one, but who am I to say? Anyway, it's good to see you, Emma.
I've just discovered 3 machines in this temple that look amazingly similar to Cerebro.
Stepford Cuckoos. Trying to use Cerebro. What a bunch of amateurs. Apocalypse must have stolen the technology before he destroyed the X-Mansion. Why would he need to steal the technology for Cerebro? Surely he's a lot more advanced in technological wise. Cerebro should be nothing for Apocalypse to easily produce.
And that's how they're holding those leaders in a constant state of unconsciousness. If you can destroy all 3 mini Cerebros, their victims should awaken.
I don't understand. What's his plan? If his plan normally world domination, isn't it? For Apocalypse, why would he take the leaders hostage when he could just kill everyone on the planet? Come with us. We could use your help. But I don't think you will.
No offense, dear,
See?
but I think I'll remain on my own. I make much less noise than you. Besides, there's the little matter of my 3 darling students that I want to settle on my own.
Bionic altar. Stepford Cuckoos. I really don't. The plot for this game is kind of odd. I mean, like, I always picture Apocalypse as the type of guy who wouldn't take hostages. You know, he'd get shit done. In probably the most simplest of actions that he could take. Like if he wanted someone dead, he would make them dead. You know, he wouldn't beat around the bush and slowly poison them for the next 20 years. They're taking the leaders hostage. It doesn't make sense to me. You know, he's like he's trying to subjugate the world without war. We all know what timeline Apocalypse and shit comes from. You know, war is inevitable. Just when you got Apocalypse funding all the fucking all the clones. I don't understand how these dogs can cast slow. It's hello. Get buff. sometimes
You will never succeed.
these priests healing. Idiots. Come on, lads, you've got one job. What? The camera's gone. I can't move the camera. There we go. That was weird. This stick for body. Seeing as Wolverine's apparently a tank. I hate that. Fucking do. I wake up screaming at night knowing that Wolverine's not DPS. But to be honest, he's probably he's probably a versatile tank in terms that he can tank and output damage. Probably one of the better tanks in the game. I mean, to be honest, I would say Juggernaut would be a better tank, but I'm not sure if he is any good or not. There's like a what would you call it? A fact sheet on GameFAQs that someone's put together. It lists characters that in order of usefulness, in terms of DPS, heals, and stuff like that. And yeah, like support is Bishop, Gambit, and I think Iron Man is that like top 3. And the DPSs and stuff. I mean, there's not really a DPS in the game because it determines on how the game did. How would you interpret DPS in terms of like physical or mental damage? Because mental damage for stuff like Jean. But you wouldn't class Jean wouldn't be classified as a DPS because of her abilities. I don't think she would. I'm not sure. Like Iceman, I've always gone. The accent for that Expo Legends 1 was if they use tech or not tech, sorry, if they use energy, you don't really have them as DPSs because you rely too much on energy to do damage, meaning you'd have to constantly part. Like I always assume DPS for something like Wolverine who uses physical damage, but in this game it's not. It's like say for Jean, and again Jean was in the first one. Her mental damage to her melee damage, like a mental attack onto melee was just OP as fuck. And Iceman in this uses ice on top of his melee damage, and he's OP as fuck. Squishy, like incredibly squishy. Yeah, I prefer Wolverine just as DPS. I don't need him to tank, you know. But no, whoever decided to ruin the old DPS and tank. To be honest, you don't need a tank. Get rid of these stupid fucking priests. There we go. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna play a tank, you'd have to play it yourself because you can't rely on the AI to be a tank. You know, it has like a one mindset, doesn't it? You know, it attacks when it needs to attack. It wouldn't stand there and tank a lot of damage. I mean, it might.
Nope.
In fact, I don't. Can you even set that? Let me. I keep pressing. Again, I'm not used to having the select button. It's crazy. The PS4's ruined my my gaming experience by being here one fall. Oh, what's that? Indicates if potion will be used when you try to pick up another, but cannot. Huh. The setting is synchronized for all story/mode heroes. So they've popped to who so you can pick up another potion. That's pretty cool. Never noticed. Might be why my characters are always full health randomly. I've never really read any of this crap, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't auto-trait for skills, equipment, and stuff. You should never auto-distribute equipment. Computer skills are the good shit. You know, unless you're in here 24/7 making sure that no good gears in the character you're not using. I mean, I guess you could go defensive, but again, to me, a tank will be in the midst of an enemy. You know, he'll be sitting there tanking the hits. If you put a defensive on, apparently you stay away from enemies attacking element attack. That doesn't really make you a tank. Like in a way it would, but and then in another way it would take you away from the fight. You know, your job is to stand in the middle of somebody attacking me, be my meat shield. But the game doesn't. Oh shit! Let me put that back on. Attack when opportunity arises. Always attack your target immediately. Adam, what is everybody on? Bishop's on aggressive. Oh, okay. I got these incorrect. What's freeze beam? I should really replace Iceman. Yeah, somebody who has a skill that is useful. I mean, freezing enemies is pretty fun, but half the time he never bloody uses it. Or he uses it after I've killed somebody, which is quite annoying. I've been talking a lot of bollocks already today. Yeah, I'm salty. That's all. I'm just incredibly salty that Wolverine's classified as a fucking tank. Well, there's a hybrid, isn't he, really? But it kind of makes sense why he doesn't do a lot of damage. It's almost tempting to respec him and go into like energy. So all of his damage that I'm outputting is for his abilities themselves. His like physical, these normal like hits. They do nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, he's dead. Like I'm doing like 37 damage. Come on, lads, get in there. I like the soundtrack for this area. Reminds me a lot of Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts. I had a badass soundtrack for that area. Very gothic-y type music. Guess it kind of fits the area in, isn't it? Magic coal oysters. Let's not go there. Got this stupid animal down here. Oh, come on, I hate that. Yeah, they make this game a lot easier by having a lock-on button, so that idiots like me don't just piss away all your energy by bloody missing. I can't even one-shot a chair. What the fuck's that about? Claws of adamantium and a piece of wood is too strong for me. Bloody game. One thing I hate is the fact that this auto map is a pain in the shit. It is absolute garbage. I have to physically go on another menu to activate a map. Okay. I missed this area here. Would that be a TP out? I don't think it will, no, because it would have the... I need to go back. I missed that fucking mini, whatever the hell it was called, Cerebro. Shitty. See, what I did there was I was bashing the game for making Wolverine a fucking tank and sprouting out a load of garbage. I don't even know what I was talking about. Yeah, and I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh well. I still only have 3 extremes. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a save point up here? Yeah. That's weird. That wasn't there a second ago. Unless it just fades away after when you're not close to it. No. No, it's still... Oh, no. Yeah, it did. It fades away. How is that helpful? Bloody game. Right. Oh no, this isn't. It's off, you stupid, weird hellhounds. Yeah, that's another thing that's quite annoying. Is if the enemies are on the floor, stop reviving your shitbag. Yeah, if enemies get knocked down, they become like immune to all damage until they manage to get themselves up off the floor. Oh man. I really want this game to be remade, but it will never happen, unfortunately. Consumption artifact. What does that do? Oh look, there's a portal. I bet it's meant to move the priests quickly from where these artifacts are stored to the altars they belong to. I don't really want to jump into a portal with an unknown origin. Return to the... I didn't even get to read that before the fucking game decided that it was on the screen too long. Should I go through this? I really don't want to. Just check something. It doesn't tell me what these are, do they? Of course it doesn't. Of course it fucking doesn't. I mean, why would it? That would just defeat the purpose of having a fucking map. Fucking stupid map. What? Why is that objective? Wait a minute. If there's no objectives, that I'm guessing that means I've done it. How confusing. Like, why not have the grey thing that's flashing be green or something, or red to say that you've done the objective? Instead it's there, but I mean obviously these are what I need to do, but why are these still here? And again, I guess this is the whole act, isn't it? That is confusing. Complete the objectives for additional experience and potential rewards. That's very, very confusing. Confusing for my stupid brain, anyway. Hold on. Madrid Cloister, Meditation Chamber, Divine Sanctuary. Okay, none of them are going to Antechamber. God, if you put me into a black hole, I'm going to be upset. What? Oh. Oh, these... Oh, I know where we are now. Okay. Use body of... Altar of body.
You are either stupendously brave or incredibly foolish
Oh.
to have entered the Temple of the Magi. We do look forward to meeting you, if you're able to survive to the very end.
Oh, God. Hey, Emma. A blonde girl just faded in and spoke to us and faded out.
Not to worry, dear. That's merely a trick I taught the girls. It helps keep your opponent off balance.
Okay, so this is like at the start of the game. I didn't even realize I picked something up. I'm guessing I picked this fucking weird torture device. God, I forgot how janky the frame rate is in this bloody game. Hold on, so this takes me to... Oh, so I need to do all the altars to open that door. That's something secret then, or? Let me just check on the auto map again. I'm sorry if we keep going into the menus, but I don't really have a fucking choice. So do this, or I'm just wandering around like a fuck. Oh, wait a minute, this takes me to nowhere. Oh, okay. Oh, back to the knowledge. Oh, what I should have done there is I shouldn't have even bothered to go back here. I should have collected the 3 altar things before I went back to limit load screens. But because I'm a smart person, goddamn Storm is fucking. Again, she doesn't have the abs that she used to have in the. Didn't she used to have like a sexy toned body in the last games? And again, to be honest, I like Future Storm where she got the mohawk. Arrgh. Very sexy lady. Sexy lady indeed. Now, where the hell am I going? I'm gonna have to look on the fucking map again, aren't I? Again, like, if the minimap itself was actually movable, or was actually helpful, then I won't need to keep needing to go into this bloody shitty map. There's one there, which is behind. That's where it came from, you dumbass. There's another. Wait a minute. Take me. How come it can't tell me what the portals are? Let me see where this takes me. I'm pretty sure heading back is not the way to go. The area is quite spooky. I can hear like whispering in the background. Very spooky. This takes me to antechamber. No. No, it's meditation chamber. Yeah, so going back is not the way to go. You know what? I'm gonna go and get back there, and I'll be back in a second. I'm not recording me going there. It's boring. So yeah, one sec.